Hello, hello, hello. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Como está, capo? Welcome to the JewPino show. Today's view is from the fourth floor of Vassar Hospital. This is the river view of the waiting room. In the waiting room on the fourth floor, or the visiting room, visitor's room on the fourth floor. Look how far down you can see the Hudson River. It's a very amazing view, very relaxing. You can see the train tracks below. We're in the middle of February, so there's no snow. But you can see a little farther up, we can't see the view of the MidHudson Bridge or the walkway over the Hudson as we're facing south along the river. You can see off away in the distance. I don't know if I can catch it with the camera, but there's a boat just on the left side of the island. The little island adjacent out there. But if you ever, for those few people lucky enough to see a view like this at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon in early February day in the middle of winter with no snow, it's just to enjoy the relaxing view of the river. As traffic goes by, and that way is down toward New York City, probably about 90 miles north. New York City along the Hudson River on the way to Albany, halfway to Albany, New York, if anybody wants to look it up on a map. We're in the town of Poughkeepsie, right across from the MidHudson Bridge. Right. The view from Vassar Hospital. This is the roadway below where traffic is going pretty fast. Is what they call. Oh look, there's a train passes by. Got lucky today. That's a metro link that runs in between New York City and Poughkeepsie is the end line on the Metro North line. Usually have about 8 to 10 cars travel about once an hour. If you're ever headed down to New York City, between Poughkeepsie and New York City, so if you're a commuter, you won't have to take the 2-hour drive. You can just take the train to Grand Central Station. This roadway here is what we call arterial. Route 9. It's a very busy stretch of Route 9. Right as we pass the hospital. But it alleviates traffic going through Main Street and downtown, where most of the businesses are. This is kind of a, Route 9 is kind of a upscale business district, where Main Street Poughkeepsie was old school before transportation, and Route 9 updated in the 1970s was on the way to Poughkeepsie Galleria, which is a dying galleria, but there's also a lot of businesses around Route 9 on the way down south. In this direction, south suburbs of Poughkeepsie are Wappingers Falls, Fishkill, New York, Peekskill, and anything farther south on this side of the river. Across the river, we can cross another bridge into Newburgh, Middletown. Right, this is we're a bit farther north of the military school, military academy, West Point. We're not too far from West Point, probably about 40 40 miles, maybe 45-minute drive from West Point. If anybody wanted to know where West Point was. The other direction on the north side are the Catskill Mountains, Kingston, New York, Rhinebeck, New York. But the river runs pretty far north through a lot of smaller towns. But just wanted you to enjoy the view on a sunny February day. We're lucky enough where we got this commuter train. And you know, it might be a while before that ship makes it up this far to see a ship on the river. But it's an amazing early February day in 2023. Sorry for the background noises, as we're only in a visitor station. But I keep seeing, oh, there's a tower right here at the top of this tower here. Well, not that tower there. This tower here. There's right next to this island. There's a little tower. This is what they call that whole hillside right there, and just underneath on this side of the hill is what they call the Poughkeepsie Rural Cemetery. And I don't know if I can't quite see it because it's the way the sun is angled and the way the trees are. But on top of the mountain, there's a monument that a lot of people can see from the river or see from the roadway, but don't know what it is. I actually took a walk up there one day as I was just taking a tour through the Poughkeepsie Rural Cemetery. It's actually one of the local doctors had bought a monument for him and his family, and they placed it on top of the hill, right? Because they wanted a resting place with a view of the river. So from the top of that monument on this side of the hill, where the small grass area is up below, is the Poughkeepsie Rural Cemetery, as I said before. And it's a nice place to visit. They have a few famous people buried there. If Faces of the Forgotten want to come and visit, you know, and do some history. Up the road we have Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Presidential Library. We have the Culinary Institute. We have a Vanderbilt mansion also in the local area if anybody wants to come up and visit. And so I'll just end it here, and I hope you enjoy the view. And that's my little story of the Hudson Valley and Poughkeepsie area. For those of you who are interested, and I hope you enjoy the view. If you really enjoy the view and you want to hear more stories about the local area, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps out the channel, right? So we can get more content in here. Help me get monetized so we can get more content on there. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions. If you know the area and you want me to go visit something in the area, if you've lived here before and you want me to go check out something, I'll film it. I'll do it for you if you just leave me a comment. If you don't have any comments, just hit the like button. Like button lets me know that you're enjoying what I'm filming so far, and sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going back to visit somebody staying here, and hope you subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.